Well, let's start part 4. The commemorative poster that I told you about. We'll move on next to it. I've got a drawing that I have a friend of mine that's an artist and does drawings for me time to time of favorite players, and I really enjoy displaying them on my walls. One of my favorite players of all times, one of the first great ends that we can remember, none other than Tinker the Catch Owens. Remember fond memories of him and Norman. And of course, one of my childhood heroes, of course, his big brother, Steve Owens. And down here, I've got more 8x10s and little personal pictures of players and stuff I was been seen with. Hey, Oklahoma Sooner football sneakers. You got to have them, guys. We got to represent. You know what I'm talking about? Little end table. If you have an end table, in your OU room, you've got to have an OU lamp to display it, okay? This year's media guide got a little figure on there and everything, so got that going on. Moving up down the wall a little bit. Also, my friend painted my favorite backfield. She drew this for me one year, and when I was a little kid, I used to love to watch these guys play football. Signed by each one of the players in the backfield: Mike Harper, Steve Owens, Eddie Hinton, and Bobby Warmack. Moving over, I've got some pennants signed by football players that I got framed that really look nice in the OU room. Move towards the back of the room. Now I have my fireplace. You can see all across here, and I've got the panoramic view poster of the 2000 game signed by Coach Bob Stoops. So that was really a neat item that I got. But just little things. Now this football helmet is special to me because it's the actual football helmet that Thomas Lott wore when he was at OU. Also, a very hard item to get that he gave to me was one of his personal footballs that they gave him on an outstanding play when he played back in 1977 against Colorado. Once again, there's another old commemorative Dr. Pepper bottle, little figure that I can get. I'm sure you've seen those. A little plate. More mini helmets signed by Leroy and Lucius Selman. Boy, don't you wish we could raise enough money to let our team fly around in a jet like that in the sky. Beautiful drawing that I had that was signed by Josh Heupel. More mini helmets, another 7-Up commemorative bottle. Here we go. We got the Sooner chef cooking up some cowboy stew, of course. Another OU bottle. Speaking of eating, let me tell you, if you're ever going to cook some barbecue sauce, there's only one BQ that's on my ribs. And that's the Selman sauce. Y'all need to try that sometime. Pick it up at any local store in Oklahoma. It's really good stuff. Another mini helmet. This is kind of a special helmet. It's kind of hard to find. This helmet is signed by Troy Aikman. A lot of people forget he played a couple of years before he went to UCLA. Homegrown boy from Oklahoma. Another little wall. I've got here a little shelf with some figures on it. 2000 National Championship football signed. First 2 Jim Thorpe Award winners photographed. They both signed. Another little end table. Disabled. Once again, got an OU lamp. Got a picture of me and my buddy at one of the OU games. Spencer Tillman signed this mini helmet from the Houston Oilers. I really like this item. This is a white panel basketball signed by the prettiest woman in the world, Sherry Cole. So, Sherry, I love you very much, and would you marry me? I'm waiting. When we move on, I was recently relocated to Tennessee. If you ever come to Tennessee, you'll notice that if you see this tag, that's me. More pictures, commemorative football from the Josh Heupel Foundation that he signed for me. White panel football by none other than J.C. Watts. That was a name to remember. 6-pack of Coca-Cola commemorating the 2000 championship team. Another thing that I love to collect are old pennants from the past. I think the oldest one I've got is back from the 40s all the way up to present day. Old football photographs. Another mini helmet signed by the legendary Greg Pruitt. Just little oddity items. And these little items right here, not very much money at all. You can get them on eBay for under $10. Little stools that I have for when people come by. So we'll stop there and we'll finish up with part 5.